Hey guys, Chris from 4K Motoring back with you today. We're going to do a quick upgrade. We did our wheels on the Corvette, upgrade to the C6 wheels from the C5 wheels a couple weeks ago. We noticed that the back spacing is a little bit off on them. I guess the C6 they push out the rear track width a little bit more than the C5. So the wheels, while they're not staggered inward from the front wheels, they just don't fill out the body as well. So we got some wheel spacers we're going to put on. I think from what I've read, about 20 millimeters, we'll put it about to where they are factory, kind of fill it out pretty well. They do have some issues with the factory studs protruding through, so you have to make sure your rims actually have space for a little extra length on the factory studs to come through. I went ahead and did just the 1-inch spacers, so just a hair more than 20 millimeters, I guess about 30 millimeters. So we'll go ahead and put those on, see how it looks. I think it'll be just about perfect for this car. I want to say a big thank you to Cover My Plate and to the YouTube channel Brailsford's Rides for hooking me up with this awesome plate cover. For those of you that don't know, Cover My Plate has an awesome site. They do custom artwork for any sort of plate cover you want for any sort of vehicle. They're magnetic, so it uses the hardware from your license plate, the screw mounts, and it'll stick to them and keep located. So showing up at car shows, being on video, whatever, you can hide your plate in a tasteful way that shows off either a YouTube channel or whatever sort of art you want for your vehicle. So I'll leave a link to them below. Again, special thanks to Cover My Plate and Brailsford's Rides. As always, we're going to start by chalking the front wheels here. Make sure it doesn't roll. We're not going to do anything with the front, so it's not a big deal here. We get that one on. And that one on. So we're just going to use our single lift point in the back. We just have to get the tires up off the ground. And hopefully this will be a pretty easy replacement. These are the wheel spacers I picked up. I got them off of eBay Motors. Precision European Motor Works is the name of the company. These are for the Chevrolet 5-lug pattern. Aluminum wheel spacers. They are hub-centric. They were not very expensive. I think it was less than $50 for a set. So we're going to go ahead and try them and see how they work. Torque we're going to be able to put on these, if we're going to be able to get them down to the right amount. We may just have to impact them on a little bit tighter, which is the thing I always kind of dislike about the wheel spacers. But we'll go ahead and try and get the torque wrench on and see if we can get our 100 foot-pounds from these. Just like the wheel, we're going to go with 100 foot-pounds here. So we've got them all down to 100 foot-pounds. Was a little bit of a struggle, but we were able to get it there. I do have the emergency brake on and the vehicle in gear, so hopefully the hubs didn't rotate. And that seemed to work out pretty well. So we'll go ahead and throw the wheels on, make sure they fit, bolt them up, and we'll see how it looks. torque it. Well, the left side is done. Check it out here. Obviously it's still jacked up, so there's a bit of a gap, but we can see how it fits, especially when compared to the front wheel, how we're pretty much flush with the top of the wheel, top of the fender, and I think we're about the same here. That is as opposed to this side, that you can't even see where that wheel is. So let's go ahead and swap this real quick and get it back on the ground. Well guys, there you see it. They protrude a little bit yet, and the car is sitting a little high. The suspension hasn't settled after being let back down, but we can kind of see where they are. Again, these are 1-inch wheel spacers, and these are just the stock C6 wheels on the C5 hubs. So looking at the car, the wheels do stick out just a tiny bit on the rear. So the 3/4 inch spacers that people go with probably is the correct amount for this conversion. Well guys, there we have it. As always, thanks for watching 4K Motoring. Please go ahead and give this video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It does help us out a lot. Lets us know what content to bring to you guys. There we are. We've got our wheel spacers installed on the rear. Maybe a little excessive. We'll give it some time to see how we like it. Once the suspension settles back down, we may end up going with the 3/4 inch ones that everybody else recommends to get this kind of truly finished up. But it is complete. Again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.